Your record.
Mr. David Corinne. I presume, I don't know why, but I probably believe because I was arrogant enough to think it so, therefore I acted upon it, that I had been asked to write the music for this film.
Don't let me hear you say lights taking you nowhere.
Hi, my name is Ella Walker, and I would like to know, do you plan on doing any soundtracks for movies?
I'm doing the soundtrack for The Man Who Fell to Earth with a friend of mine, Paul Buckmaster.
We watched the movie together, and I had no idea of what I was going to see. I didn't see it until I was at Bowie's house that he was renting. So we watched it, and we started writing together. We composed at the piano at his Rhodes Fender. He wrote a song which I thought was very beautiful, actually called Wheels, which refers to the train that he's seen riding on his home planet, an odd-looking transportation device. It supported the idea of his family and that he was missing them terribly, and it accompanied the footage of the train in this kind of desert type of landscape. So there's this moving moment where the song would have fitted very well.
It's not finished in sound. I've got to record the sound. We've written a lot of it.
And I spent 2 or 3 months putting bits and pieces of material together. I had no idea that nobody had asked me to write the music for this film. In fact, it had been an idea that was bandied about. And I constructed a thing which, in the death, never became the soundtrack to the movie.
Nic heard what we'd done and rejected it. It was not complete.
So, it became the album Low. Some of it went on to Station to Station, but another chunk of it went on to Low, which was the album that I did with Brian Eno in Berlin a few years later.
When Low came out, I was really quite thrilled that I felt that it came out, only David could know that, but prompted somehow by the film or the experience. I remember, as David said, he worked on it, we had a time thing, and so that was not abandoned, but it was nothing formal, and it drifted away, and I think it became involved in another concert tour, it drifted away, but it went away.
It went away. Leave me alone, leave my mind alone.
I was rather glad that because it gave it another connection and somehow continued on.
Yeah, there have been links all the way through.
So I had to move on. We moved on, and I'd known John Phillips, and I showed him the stuff, and he loved it, and he'd known David, and it was all right with David. And some time later, David sent me the album of Low. He said this was the music I think I would have done for Manifold Earth. In fact, he used a still from Manifold Earth on the cover of the album. You know? It's an extraordinary album, Low. It's wonderful stuff.
some cassettes of rough mixes made at the time, and I have no idea where they are.
Well, can I listen to a track off this?
But there was an instrumental that he's very much responsible for that I played on the album Low. So in fact, that's the only remnant of music from the Man Who Fell to Earth sessions that survived.
So I think The Visitor, it would have been The Visitor.
I'm rather glad that happened.
So am I.